The Minnesota Timberwolves sealed their Western Conference semifinals series victory with a commanding 121-110 win over the Golden State Warriors in Game 5. Without Stephen Curry due to injury, the Warriors leaned heavily on their younger talents, but the Timberwolves' balanced attack and physical dominance proved too much to overcome. Anthony Edwards spearheaded Minnesota's offense with relentless aggression, while Julius Randle imposed his will inside, and Rudy Gobert's rim protection stifled Golden State's interior scoring opportunities. Welcome to Gintotski Sports, your spot for all things sports. From legendary moments and big-time plays to inspiring stories and deep dives, we bring you the content that keeps the game alive. If you love sports as much as we do, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. Golden State's strengths are rooted in their blend of seasoned veterans and promising young players. Draymond Green remains the emotional and strategic leader, his defensive intelligence and playmaking invaluable in orchestrating the team's effort. Brandon Podziemski and Moses Moody have begun carving out roles as energetic, versatile contributors capable of creating offense and defending multiple positions. This mix offers a foundation for future growth. However, the Warriors' weaknesses were starkly exposed in this series. Without Curry, their offense lacked cohesion and consistent scoring threats beyond their young players who are still gaining experience. Defensively, Golden State struggled to contain Minnesota's physicality, especially around the rim, where Gobert's dominance limited second-chance points. The Warriors' aging core raises durability concerns, and the lack of depth beyond their young nucleus highlighted a need for better bench production. A notable factor this season has been the addition of Jimmy Butler to Golden State's roster. Butler's arrival was anticipated to add toughness, veteran leadership, and clutch scoring, qualities the Warriors have sought since losing key veterans. While Butler brought grit and experience, the chemistry adjustments and some health setbacks limited his full impact this season. Nevertheless, his presence helped stabilize the team in moments, especially defensively and in late-game situations, providing a valuable mentor role for younger teammates. Looking ahead, if the Warriors can integrate Butler more effectively and maintain his health, his veteran savvy and two-way capability could be a vital piece in their push to reestablish themselves as contenders. Golden State's opportunities revolve around maximizing the growth of their emerging talent while leveraging off-season cap flexibility to bring in reliable, versatile players who can shoot, defend, and alleviate pressure from the core. The front office's challenge lies in crafting a roster that balances immediate competitiveness with long-term sustainability. The evolving NBA landscape offers potential trade or free agency avenues to improve spacing, shooting, and defense. Yet, the Warriors face significant threats. The Western Conference is rapidly improving, and without Curry's leadership and scoring, Golden State's window for contending shrinks. Injuries and an aging roster compound these risks. Other teams' youth and athleticism could overpower Golden State if they fail to adapt strategically. In the war room, the Warriors must prioritize a clear path forward. Developing Podziemski and Moody through increased playing time and tailored coaching will be critical. Simultaneously, the front office needs to aggressively pursue secondary scorers and defensive specialists, players who can thrive in modern pace and space schemes while providing consistent shooting and tough perimeter defense. Managing Draymond's minutes and health is also crucial to maintain his impact. Additionally, integrating Jimmy Butler more fully into the team's core rotation and schemes will be essential. His veteran leadership and clutch experience, if optimized, can complement the youthful energy and stabilize the team during critical moments. Balancing his role with the rising stars could shape Golden State's identity moving forward. The Warriors must also evaluate their long-term core structure. Will they continue to build around Draymond and their young guards, or seek a more transformative roster change? Their off-season strategy should focus on blending player development with shrewd acquisitions, creating a versatile, resilient lineup capable of adapting to the league's evolving play styles. Minnesota's strengths are exemplified by a balanced, multifaceted roster. Anthony Edwards' explosive scoring ability combined with Julius Randle's physical inside game and Rudy Gobert's elite defensive presence provides a well-rounded core. This trio creates matchup nightmares on both ends of the floor. The Timberwolves' bench depth played a pivotal role in maintaining intensity and production, particularly when key players rested, showcasing and encouraging team chemistry and cohesion. Their weaknesses are less obvious but still present. The Timberwolves have relatively limited playoff experience, and their perimeter defense showed occasional lapses, which more experienced opponents could exploit. Reliance on Edwards and Randle's scoring could lead to fatigue or predictability in critical moments, especially as they face tougher competition. Minnesota's opportunities lie in building on their momentum and deepening the bench's contributions. The team's young core has room to grow, and maintaining health will be key to navigating the playoffs. Refining defensive schemes to counter elite scorers and improving offensive consistency from role players will enhance their championship aspirations. However, threats abound. Opponents will tailor defensive strategies specifically to limit Edwards and Randle, increasing pressure on the Timberwolves to diversify their offense. Injuries or fatigue could also derail their progress, especially with a demanding playoff schedule ahead. Furthermore, the mental challenge of high-stakes playoff basketball will test their resilience and composure. In Minnesota's war room, focus must be on strategic load management to keep star players fresh for extended postseason runs. Coaching adjustments will emphasize defensive flexibility and situational awareness to counter diverse offensive styles in the conference finals. Enhancing bench efficiency will allow key players to conserve energy without sacrificing intensity. Roster-wise, the Timberwolves should evaluate potential upgrades in shooting and playmaking to diversify their offensive arsenal. Retaining key role players while exploring complementary pieces in free agency or trades can provide the necessary depth and versatility. Off-court, fostering team chemistry and mental toughness will be equally critical in preparing for the heightened pressures ahead. Ultimately, Game 5 encapsulated the present realities for both franchises. Minnesota's triumph reflects a rising contender defined by balance, depth, and physicality, poised to make a deep playoff run if they continue to develop and adjust strategically. Golden State faces a pivotal offseason requiring a thoughtful blend of player development and roster recalibration to reclaim their competitive edge in a fiercely contested Western Conference. Jimmy Butler's impact, while limited this season, presents a hopeful variable for Golden State's future. If the Warriors can fully integrate his veteran leadership and two-way skills, it could ease the transition as they seek to blend youthful potential with experienced ability. The coming months will be decisive for both teams. Minnesota must protect their momentum and build resilience, while the Warriors' decisions in the war room will shape whether they can return to championship contention or embark on a more prolonged rebuilding phase. This evolving landscape ensures that the NBA remains as dynamic and unpredictable as ever, with each franchise's strategic choices defining their futures. Thanks for watching Gintotski Sports. If that video hit home or gave you something to think about, drop a like and let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that bring the heart of sports to life. Until next time, stay inspired and keep chasing greatness.